Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Sarge42 and welcome to another episode of If My Heart Had Wings. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Alright, lunchtime. We're literally continuing right where we left off in the last episode, so lunchtime. Today I didn't eat my lunchbox early. As I basked in this tiny sense of achievement and got my lunchbox out, Kotori had already disappeared from the classroom. Let me guess, you forgot your lunch. As she looked out into the hallway, she was moving back and forth as if she were saying, "Should I go forward? No, maybe I should go back. Are you waiting for me?" Letting out a cry not really befitting a pretty little girl, Kotori fanned herself with her left hand as if to calm herself down. My bad, you were just pacing back and forth lost in thought. Sorry, I only wanted to speak to you. That's all. You're going, aren't you? To the garage? I only asked if you were. Okay, shall we go? I push your wheelchair on the way. Here, hold this, would you? I pass my bag door. I'm not. I'm just asking you to hold the bag so I can push you all the way there. I love how I do that though. I was like, yeah, just hold this and shut up and get in there. Please, for the love of God, don't let her just suddenly hop on and hug me. Jesus. The garage was open, but there was no one there. For some reason, it felt like Amain was always here, so it was a little surprising. The air conditioning's not turned on, so it's quite humid. What should we do? I just thought I'd ask. Kotori subconsciously put her hand on her stomach. Shall we have our lunch in here? I made one for you too, Kotori. Well, I mean leftovers from breakfast. Kotori didn't come to have any breakfast this morning, so she shouldn't have any way of knowing what food was served. No, I'm just meddling. 1, 2, 3. I put the lunch boxes on the workbench. I went to the trouble of making one for Amain too, though. The air conditioner isn't turned on in the garage, so if I just leave it here, it'll go bad. There's a refrigerator, so I decided to put it in there. If I leave a note on the desk, she'll realize and then eat it, won't she? Could you turn on the electric fan? Kotori turns on the nearby electric fan. The air conditioner? What am I supposed to do about that? I can't find the remote controller. It's probably buried somewhere. We open up the lunch boxes in the place that gets the full force of the wind from the electric fan. This morning's breakfast was curry. Yeah, that doesn't really sound like a breakfast meal. You don't like it? Don't eat it then. You can complain after you've eaten it. Kotori has a meek look on her face as she moves the cold curry towards her mouth. It would be good if we had a microwave, though. For a little while, the two of us quietly eat our curry. Today there is no sheet covering the glider. I gazed at the simple, sleek shape of its body and thought it was beautiful. I imagined the aircraft cutting through the air as it flew. When riding a bicycle, your greatest enemy is the wind.
Huh?
Kotori's face seemed to say, "What is this guy talking about all of a sudden?" But I carry on regardless. The worst thing is when you have a headwind, while it is constantly pushing you back. You have to keep pedaling. I faced the wind coming through the electric fan, set strong, and I remember that feeling a little. The feeling of the wind gradually draining my stamina. That's why when we ride a bicycle, we try to find ways to reduce air resistance. Not just the shape of the bike, or the helmet. During the race, we cooperate with the members of other teams and form a group while riding. I thought that when riding a bike, it would be better if the wind would blow. But this thing rides the wind to fly.
ジェットエンジンもプロペラもないのにね。
Yeah, even though it doesn't have one of those, which is still weird to me. A little bit. If we hadn't actually seen it flying that day, even with the real thing right in front of us, we wouldn't be able to imagine it flying. Speaking of which, Kotori, how do you know about gliders? She didn't really know that much about them. That was the first time she had seen a real one.
別に、ちょっと本で読んだだけ。
So you read about it in a book once. So it's one of those times. Somehow it seemed like it's hard for her to answer, so I decided not to go any further. Speaking of books, there's a bookshelf here, lined with many books. Looking closely, they're all related to gliders or aircraft. I pick one up and take a look inside. It's all in English. I can't read it. It's not like my grades in English are bad, but with the level of English I have from studying at school, reading academic papers is really tough. I'm gonna rotate my chair. So I can get a little bit better of an angle to do this. Is really tough. It seems like Kotori is the same.
こっちの本は写真がいっぱい載ってるわ。
A picture book. There was a book that had many photos of gliders, like a catalog. There are so many different types. The shape of the wings, the size, and so on. Even with gliders, there are so many different varieties.
見てこれ。
What's happening in this picture?
山の上を飛んでる。
It is? Hold on. It looked so natural that I didn't really notice, but the glider was flying high enough that it could look down on the mountain. They can fly that high? Kotori and I, without realizing, both look at the glider sitting over there. With its wings removed, we couldn't really grasp the full size of it, but at a glance, it didn't seem all that different to the glider in the photo. Amain had said that it could go above the clouds. I wonder what it feels like to fly through this sky.
きっと最高の気分よ。上昇気流に乗って飛ぶなんて、まるで鳥になったみたいじゃない。
Yeah. Spice Kotori is actually talking to me. After we finished our lunchboxes, we stayed for a little longer. We spent the time looking at books and admiring the glider. When the bell rang, it felt like the time to enjoy ourselves was over, and I felt a little sad.
何かしらこれ。
Just as we were about to go back to the classroom, Kotori noticed a photo frame on Amain's desk. I wonder what this is. The weird thing was that there was a photo frame, but no photo inside. An empty photo frame had been placed there. In her case, she probably managed to lose just the photo inside. What's up?
なんでもないわ。行きましょう。ここ暑くてたまんない。
Okay. The moment we stepped out, the sauna-like garage, the air outside felt cool. Splash, splash, splash. Ah, I'm worn out. It's easy to say clean the bathroom, but I never thought it would be such a big job. Plus, there's no air conditioning in there, so I'm sweltering. The trouble is, if I don't do this every day during the summertime, then mold will start growing. It's not just about hygiene, it's kind of gross too. There's no way you can take a bath when there's mold growing in there. My cell phone rang. On the display, it showed home. Hello?
もしもし葵、私だけど。
What's up?
別にどうしてるかと思って。どう？順調？
I can't say it's going smoothly. I didn't think much of it when I accepted, but it turned out to be pretty tough.
そりゃそうよ。楽な仕事なんてないのよ。
Ain't that the truth? Going to school every day and doing the work of a dorm mother is wearing me out. I realized this after only a few days. This is a lot of hard work.
でも、今はその方がいいんじゃない？
Why?
嫌なこと、思い出さずに済むじゃない。
Well, if that's what you think, don't talk about it.
それとも、ママが恋しくなった？
A mother like you? She's the kind of mother who loves teasing her son. But did she get me to do this dorm mother job because she was worried about me? I'm so busy that I don't have time to dwell on things. Speaking in the hallway, the other boarders may have been able to hear me, so I went back to my room. We continue our silly parent-child conversation. My mother is a fiercely independent person and a hard-working career woman. Many things have been happening until recently. Well, they're still going on now, and we were living separately. I'm a bit too old to be missing my mother, though. It's enough for me to just speak to her from time to time.
学校の方はどうなの？
It's going fine. Ageha is there too.
アゲハちゃん、綺麗になったわね。こないだ久しぶりに会ってびっくりしちゃった。
Oh, Mom. Me too. She's like a proper girl now.
あら、そんな風に余裕ぶっこいてられるのも今のうちよ。
Hey.
アゲハちゃん、これからもっともっと綺麗になるわよ。愛想もいいし、気遣いもできるし、 間違いなくモテるわね。
This is why you're. I'm just sitting here like, yeah, she's now a proper girl now compared to when she was a child. You don't think about that for a little bit, then your mind will change. Mom! Jeez, cut it out. What are you talking about?
あらやだ、口が悪いわね。誰に似たのかしら。
You remind me of someone. Oh boy, who do I remind you of? Yeah, you. Would a mother usually tell her son to go chasing after girls?
それじゃ、頑張ってね。トラブルがあったらすぐ言いなさい。
If I'm in trouble, call you? Yeah, sure, so you can tease me about it and use that sharp tongue of yours. Sure.
それから、もし仕事が大変だったら、寮生に負担してもらってもいいのよ。
Yeah, because I'm sure the boarders are gonna help me. They're just gonna give me the finger and see
超
what
格
they're
安
doing.
物件なんだから、そのくらいしてもらわないと。
That's nice. Can I raise rent if they don't? I'll think about it.
それじゃ、おやすみ、葵ちゃん。
I'm gonna turn around and... She called me that on purpose because she knows I don't like it, and then ended the call. My father is the one who chose to call me Aoi, but it's kind of a girl's name, so I was often teased about it, and it seems she still remembers. I put down my phone and take a look at the boarding students' roster. As for the boarders' jobs, cleaning their own room is a given. Then there is cleaning the hallways and entrance as well as the dining hall. On the other hand, my jobs are to prepare breakfast and dinner, clean up afterwards, clean the bathroom and the garden, and other miscellaneous chores. It is actually pretty tough. Maybe I should ask for some help. Even if I can just get them to clean the bathroom, that would be a real lifesaver. Huh? Yuka? Jeez, don't need to freak out. Yuka, who is in the dining hall, the tall 4th grader, and the one who'd been here the longest, seems surprised as I call out to her.
何かしら、水瀬くん。
Can I ask you a question? I lay out the roster that I was just looking at on the table where Yuka is sitting. Yuka, who should be used to seeing this, looks at it with curiosity. Kotori doesn't have her name on the job roster. Starting with Kanako, then Yuka, there are 4 names, but Kotori's name is not there.
だって、あの子。
Yuka looks towards the dining hall door as she speaks.
足が不自由だから。
I see, so that's why. That's why. Thank you.
いえ。
So if you're disabled, you don't do anything. Got it. Great to know. Because that's how the world works. If that's how the world worked, that'd be... What is that? The scorching sun comes shining in. Upon the roof, with nothing to block the sunlight, it feels even more like I'm being burned. Today is hot as hell. I grumble as I wipe the sweat from my brow. It's already 7 o'clock. It's just before the peak of summer, and the sun is finally shining at full strength. Today is Saturday, so there's no school. Now is my chance to get some of the dorm mother work done. This morning, I've climbed up on the roof. This morning, I've climbed up on the roof and I'm fixing leaks. Oh, so now you're gonna end. Bringing it back to what I think it was. This building's in pretty bad condition. I just had to turn the volume down because that was hurting my head and I couldn't hear myself talk. I heard that the owner, who collapsed a few days ago, and who is also the caretaker here, is an elderly woman. Because it was a girls' dormitory with no guys around, there were quite a few places that had been left damaged. I don't get that. Why is it that guys are supposed to do the work like that? I mean, I think girls could do it too if they really tried. This place is so old that I can't help wondering if originally it was aiming to be registered as a cultural heritage site. The owner, who is a widow, opened the manor house as a student dormitory before I was born. Which means that when we were calling this place the Witch's Mansion, students from Kaifu Academy were already living here. Since then, the owner had been taking care of the boarding students like they were her own children or grandchildren. However, since the redevelopment plans were brought forward, land prices in Kazagura have been rising. The owner's sons were hoping to let go of this place, and that's one of the reasons why I was brought to take on dorm mother's job in such a hurry. It might be hard to avoid getting involved in those kinds of adult matters, so I will just quietly get on with the work that I have to do. Alright, that should do it. Finishing the repairs to the roof, I climbed down the ladder. Okay, next is Hat. I'm gonna cook you if you start bothering me. Hat, who was pecking at the soil, had come closer to where I was going to put my feet as I climbed down. This is kind of besides the point, but ducks eat weeds and bugs, so it seems that if I just leave him to it, he will maintain the garden. However, he will also peck at the flowers and so on too, so the person doing the gardening needs to watch out for that. What's up, Hat? Where's your buddy? I have no idea what he's saying, but he definitely looks bored. Sorry, but I've got work to do. When I get back, I'll give you a bath. Yeah, so remember that, Hat. I'll give you a bath. The door to Kotori's room was closed. I couldn't hear any sound, and there were no signs that she was awake. Still asleep, huh? Sleepyhead. Hey, Kotori! What the... Wake up, Alul! Hey, Miss Alul!
うっさいわね。何事よ。
Hi. No need to be rude. You're dressed, right? Wait. Good. I don't need another incident like the first day. I'm going to do some shopping. Do you want to come with me?
は？そんな理由でアミを妨げたの？
Your peaceful sleep. Were you sleeping in the wheelchair? Her face seemed to say, if this was America and I sued you, you would lose. I love how I'm reading this as I live in America and oh man, as an American I find that funny. You're oversleeping. It's a nice sunny day, so let's go outside.
なんで私があなたの買い物に？
You don't have to do the shopping with me. I just thought maybe you'd want something. It's shopping for the dormitory. You eat too, don't you?
用意するからちょっとだけ待ってて。
God. Besides, maybe she can help me actually pick food that they'll eat in the mornings.
あ
Ageha. Go away.
げ
I didn't invite her, I promise, Kotori. Seeing Ageha give a great big wave, Kotori makes an annoyed face. Sorry. Hi, Ageha.
おっす、葵。ハバネさん、おはよおはよう。ちょっと、なんであの子がいるのよ。寮の買い出しって言ったじゃない。
It's fine. There's something I need help with. I had planned from the beginning to meet up with Ageha. That's because I want her as a special advisor for today's work. Right, let's go.
行こう行こう。
Kotori's gonna kill me. I'm sorry, Kotori. I don't feel like what I'm doing is gonna be helpful without her help. We arrived at the underground street of the shopping mall. There are many stylish shops in the shopping arcade, and there is also a large supermarket. I push Kotori along in her wheelchair and go around buying the food with Ageha. What do we need?
まず、鶏もも肉でしょ。それから、パプリカ、ピーマン、玉ねぎ。
I need chicken thighs, red peppers, green peppers, onions. What am I making? Am I making another curry? By the way, I don't know how to make curry, so if none of those ingredients are in curry, don't mind me. I'm making soup. Kotori looks like she still doesn't agree with the fact that Ageha is with us. She looks at me like she's trying to put a curse on me. Curse me all you want, Kotori. I'll take it. I got Ageha to think of a menu for me for tonight's dinner. Seems that the things that I make aren't the kind of things that girls like.
で、なんで私が一緒に来なきゃいけないわけ？
Because you can carry the bags. Oh, that makes me an asshole. Kotori's doing a good job of carrying the green supermarket basket. I can't do a hold on. Oh man, I wanted to take a photo of this. Hold on. Jeez, hold on a sec. Oh, Ageha and I keep slinging more and more ingredients into the basket.
パプリカパウダー、ホールトマト、生ハム、それから。
Paprika powder, whole tomatoes, cured ham. Then there's. What?
掘り込むな。
Geez, sorry. I'll get some mineral water. Oh no. She's gonna explode and kill me.
重い。ねえねえ、ポテチ買っていい？
Ageha, why do you need potato chips? Okay, hey, I'm gonna end the episode here. So, if you like this episode or like to see more, hit that subscribe button. Right, don't forget to click the bell so you can be part of the notification squad and get a notification within a minute or two when you upload or go live. When I upload or go live. Right, hit that like button, smash the pieces, and if you have any comments, questions, or give videos, please leave in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.